This is Steve. Well, this is Steve's armor. Steve is not in the armor at the moment because Steve doesn't fit in his armor. When he bought this armor, it was already second-hand. It belonged to another guy called Yoram. And Yoram, at that time, was quite a large man. So when Steve bought the armor, he had to make it smaller so it would fit him, which he did. But at that time, Steve was quite big. Oh, that's a shield. Where are you panning? A light? That's one of Steve's lights. That's it, back on his armor. So when Steve first bought the armor, the previous owner was bigger than he was, so he made it smaller. But now, Steve is even smaller than he was, quite a lot smaller. He's been going to the gym and not eating fried oil for breakfast every day. So he's a lot smaller, but now the armor needs to be even smaller, but that's not as easy as it sounds. That's a power socket. You can see here, these straps on the side. Now you can pull them tighter. Yes, that's your first thought, wasn't it? But you might be able to see they're on the tightest hole they can go on. And of course that's a curve. If you cut too much out of the sides of a curve, then you get a T-tray. And T-trays aren't very good at protecting you when you are hit by a lance. So we need that curve. If we cut too much off the sides, we just end up with two flat bits of steel, which aren't good enough. So what do we do? Yeah. That's where his head would have been. What do we do with Steve's armor? Do we make a new one? Replace it? Where's the fun? So Steve is going to try and figure out how to make a ball smaller but still round. That's kind of the problem. You see what I mean? Maybe not.